opinion on it.
Man, just prepare for Jeff Saturday.
I was about to say something like that, Mike. I was going to say worst case scenario, if it's bound to happen, being as though we know who was behind the whole thing. If Irsay was to keep Saturday another year at the head coach position, I want to get your thoughts on it, Mike. First,
If he was to keep Jeff Saturday,
another year at head coach.
man,
PG-13 reaction.
I think I'll turn in my fan card for a year. And I'm being actually legit. I probably won't watch this team. And if we really get down to it, I probably have to watch this team because we cover them. But dude, look, man, we'll keep saying it. We love Jeff. We love what he represents. We love who he was when he was here as a player. He was a Hall of Famer here, won a Super Bowl. We love Jeff Saturday. But, dude, in today's NFL, not 2009, in today's NFL, who in the hell is Jeff Saturday? Who is he? Like,
a really bad head coach.
ESPN guy.
A really, really, really bad head coach. What's the point differential? Like 100? Negative 100?
79. Negative 79.
Might as well be 100. Like, the team has gotten worse. There's been even more bad body language. And, I mean, hell, man, where's my head coaching job? Like, can I get a head coaching job in high school? I'm still cool with my coach. Can I get a defensive coordinator? Landon, you want to come be my scouting? You want to come do that? Like,
I'll be your quarterback coach.
Oh, okay, there you go. But it would be asinine to bring Jeff Saturday back. It would. And honestly, I know, Landon, like you said earlier, I've had one person told me that Jeff Saturday is not coming back. Man, I texted back LOL. Like, man, we've been told, and not even just the Colts fans in general, everybody in the NFL has been told something so-and-so is not happening. And then that thing happens. Some of it is just PR work, keep everything dialed down. Don't let anything get in the public just yet. But you might as well freaking hire Dallas Clark at this point. I mean, we love these guys, man. We love the glory days. But Jim Irsay can't let go of the glory days. Reggie Wayne, we were so excited, and now he just looks pissed off to be the coach on the sidelines. I mean, he's having to coach tight ends now. He's having to help out with the receiving portion for tight ends because Clayton Adams left for Stanford. So now you don't have Frank Reich. You don't have Marcus Brady. You don't even have Clayton Adams now. So now everybody else on the offensive side of the ball is having to pick up more and more and more slack. And it's not fair to those guys. So my reaction, if Jeff Saturday came back, would be speechless. And y'all probably better hope that I don't have my account back at that time.
I kind of do hope you have it back at that time so you'll get off the blue Stablewood.
Well, one, it would be the worst case scenario, honestly. Not just from Jeff. And this isn't to say, like, in years from now, like, Jeff can't be a good head coach. I mean, he can years from now. He's not right now. He doesn't have the experience right now. That's something. I know Irsay said he likes that he doesn't have the experience. I'm sure he doesn't like what's happened over the last 7 weeks of the season. I'm actually sure he doesn't. But, yeah. And the thing, too, like, that nobody talks about with Jeff is if you do have Jeff Saturday, you're likely not getting a strong staff either around him. You can't have a guy that's never been a head coach that has coaching connections because he's never been a head coach. So does he have friends in football? Absolutely. Have any of them been head coaches? Likely not. So could you see Dan Orlovsky? Maybe. Is he a fantastic guy to watch on TV? Yeah. Is he a fantastic was he a quarterback in the NFL, regardless if he was good or bad, you're in the top 1% of anybody that's ever lived to do that job. So clearly he knows what he's talking about. Is he a good head coach? Or not head coach, but is he going to be a good offense coordinator? You don't know. He doesn't have the experience. So you're likely looking at guys like that, a lot of inexperienced guys that possibly former players that come in with Jeff Saturday. And that would just be a disaster to me. I think if you're trying to reboot this, as much as Jim Irsay said in that press conference, and he might actually believe it, I hope he doesn't. Experience is a crucial thing. It truly is. Not just head coaching experience, but just any kind of coaching. Whether offensive line coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, just any type of experience coaching in the NFL. That not just for 6 games, for years. I mean, that is at least 2 years. I would say would be the minimum. That would be that should be an absolute prerequisite. I don't see how it's not, but we don't know. But yes, I agree with whoever texted you. I've heard some of the same stuff. I don't expect Jeff Saturday back. I really don't. At least not in the head coaching role. Could he be back in the organization, in the front office, or could he be, advisor like he was previously? Absolutely. I don't expect him to not be involved in the organization. And I wouldn't want him to not be involved because he does care about this organization. He does want it to be successful. But he's just not a head coach. He's just, at least right now. Now, maybe in 15 years, if he keeps, or not 15 years, but, even 2 or 3 years grinding, as a head coach, and maybe he becomes the offensive line coach. And he's done a good job with the offensive line. He really has. So maybe your mic's muted, Mike.
I was gonna say, even if Jim Irsay says, hey, whoever the new coach is, you're gonna be quality control. Even if that's a position, you're at least growing and learning under a staff.
Yeah, I agree. So that should be a prerequisite. Experience has to be a prerequisite in the search. And I know, I know we're giving off negative vibes. I saw that. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm really not. It's just this is the situation right now. This is what it is. It is what it is. There are some positive things to look. Like I said, Bernard Ryman has been a positive so far. There are some positive things to look for in this season. There really are. But we're just trying to give you. We're going to be real about the situation. I'm not.
Hey, we didn't make this situation.
Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you what it's actually looking like right now, and this is what it's looking like. And that's unfortunate. It really is, because we don't want to be negative. We don't want to be negative at all. I want to be positive about this team. I want to see this team succeed. I love this team. I've been a fan for this team. I've watched the Colts play for 25 years. I know I'm a little bit older than both these guys up here, but I don't want to be negative about it, but I am going to be real about the situation that they're in right now, and that's unfortunately what they're staring in the face. And hopefully everything. In a few months, we're talking about how great the head coach hire was, how great the quarterback pick was. There's a lot of optimism. That's where I hope to be in 2 to 3 months from now. I really do. But as we're sitting here on January 3rd, this is what it is. It is what it is right now.